Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Ramen Daisuki Koizumi-San, episode 9. So last episode we only had two sections this time. The first part dealt with Koizumi and Jun, and the two of them went to a ramen, I guess it was a restaurant, where they had like the prepackaged stuff. However, you could choose whatever you wanted, and you could have the chefs make it for you, and it'd be more like you were getting it from an actual restaurant than if you just took the package home and just kind of put everything in a bowl and ate it. Actually, I think I mentioned it a lot last episode, and a few times, I believe, that I really enjoy... Come on. There we go. I really enjoy the episodes with Koizumi and Jun, because they actually seem to get along really well. It's not like... I mean, they only had one episode with... Misa and Koizumi. And that was kind of... I mean, it was an okay episode. They didn't seem to... I mean, Misa doesn't really like her all that much, but that's because she, I think, gets more attention than she does. But they actually got along pretty well. And it was more like... I mean, it was kind of like with you. I believe Misa was following her around to see where she was going, and then they just ended up kind of having ramen together. With you, it's more like you was stalking her and just kind of forces herself into eating with her. But Koizumi and Jun seem to be more friendly to each other. Whenever Jun has some kind of question about a certain type of ramen, like even if she's not directly asking Koizumi, she actually talks about it and then takes her someplace where they have that kind of ramen and they eat it. So it's more of a... They seem to be more friendly with each other than the other two. Which I really enjoy. I like seeing them together. And the second part actually mostly dealt with these four guys that I do not remember ever seeing. I think one of them may have been Yu's brother. Because I think he actually mentions in this section that he thinks he saw that girl before. Koizumi. But they were talking about eating rice with their ramen and how they go about doing it. And then they went to a ramen place, got their ramen with their rice, and started talking about all the different ways they like to do it and eat it, and the other ways you could do it. Which was really interesting, because usually you get this kind of information from Koizumi with whoever she's with. Basically telling her, her in these circumstances, like how she eats ramen with the rice, other ways you could eat the ramen with the rice. But this was much different in that it had four guys, discussing ramen and rice. And it was actually a really good change of pace, because it's getting kind of stale, just having Koizumi always explain everything. I mean, I know she's the ramen expert, but it was nice to have a couple other people involved in the explanation of how to eat ramen a certain way. But yeah, it was a really good episode. One of the better ones recently. I don't know what to expect for this one. So let's just get into it. The video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.